What's going on, everybody? I'm Curtis Broadnax with Bowfinger Archery, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the Bowfinger One Sight V2. This is their second version, and man, all the things I like about it. So the sight is awesome. With the first thing that I really like about it is you don't have any Teflon. So you've got a vertical lock here. So you just loosen this, click it wherever you want it. You got your quick slide button. You just press it and well, let me do it better. Press it and slide it wherever you want to. And then you let go, you release the button, and you just click it in because it's got to jump back into that groove. You've got your windage lock right here, and you've got your clicks for it. So your vertical clicks are actually 2,000 clicks, and your horizontal, your left and right, is 1,500 clicks. So it's super fine. This right here is your quick attach, right? So you just slide your scope in just like that, slide it in right there, and you've got a rod on this little bracket, and it goes right in that hole right there. And what that does is it gives you it allows you to put your scope in the same exact spot every single time. Really, really nice. They come with 30 metal sight tapes. Well, it's 15, but they're double-sided. Number 1 being your slowest, number 30 being your fastest. Your first axis, that's standard. Your second axis is right here. Your third axis is right here. Man, and you know the crazy thing is, so like this is my 3D scope. Obviously, I use the same lens for 50 meter indoor and 3D, so I just unscrew it out of my scope and put it in this one. But you have zero movement in this. And see, like, I'll loosen this knob and loosen this knob in this scope, and see, now it moves. But with both those being tight, you don't have any play. You know, there's some sight companies out there where you can, you know, take your sight or take your scope and you can lean on it one way or the other and then shoot it, and you'll impact a significant amount difference. And you know, that's not what you want, especially not when you're trying to shoot quarters at, you know, 50 yards every time as far as 3D goes, or you're trying to, you know, you're going out to Reading and you're shooting out to 101 yards, and just say your bow falls over. Well, if it just takes a little bump, you know, at 100 yards, you might miss by a few feet. So, but I really like those things about it. The other thing that's really, really big is you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 8 indicator holes on this side, which, you know, just say you're in a predicament where you get to where, you know, you've got your bar in whichever 2 holes here, right? And you run out of indicator movement. Well, instead of having to redo your first axis completely and moving it up or down, you can just go to another hole and it'll accommodate for those little gaps, right, that are going to be there. But yeah, I love this thing. Also, on the bracket itself that goes on the bow, so you've got all these holes right here, right? So each dimple is a different place to put your sight bar in that bracket. Well, this bolt right here, it can go into any one of these dimples. So, you know, your sight slides in this way. Well, just say I want to be on this hole right here, right? So that's where the center of it is. Well, you would put that bolt in that hole right there, and it butts up against the side of that bracket. So you can put it in the same exact spot every time, and you don't have to quite worry about, you know, taking a silver Sharpie and saying, man, I can't remember which hole I was in. Well, with that, it's kind of hard to forget because it just, every time. They've also got a an Archer's Mark tape over here. So if you're one of those people that use those kind of the sight scales where you have to dial it to like each one of these actual numbers, they're all referenced to your clicker up here. So you just started out on 0, and then every number's a tenth of a click to get up to that whole number. But yeah, I absolutely love this sight. I haven't had any issues out of them. They do everything that I need them to do as a target sight, and it's just the best. So check them out at bowfingerarchery.com. You can also go to Lancaster Archery or your local Bowfinger dealer. So yeah, check them out and get you a Bowfinger today.